morning. What's up, man? Hey, everybody.
I'm
Welcome to
behind
the.
today.
What's that?
I said I'm behind today. I'm
No,
trying to post. I've just got the first post done.
you're good. Welcome, everyone, to the Sharbi weekly update. I'm Lab. This is Hero. We are here to give you all the latest for Sharbi. Sharbi is a decentralized meme coin community. We are on the Solana and Shibarium chains right now with a relaunch on Ethereum coming up that we will give you a migration update today, as well as a few other items that are in development. But we have a lot going on, so some really exciting stuff to talk about. Some stuff we can't talk about yet, but uh, that's the really exciting stuff. So, but we're getting close. We're getting close. Soon we'll be able to spill all the beans. So there's going to be some really cool stuff. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, lots going on, and it's so crazy how like the swings of crypto go.
Yeah.
Because for so many months we spent kind of grinding and trying to grind through basically what framework was set for Sharbi, right? Like this framework was set and it was kind of in stone, and we've been kind of trying to play through that.
Yeah.
And I
To,
feel
to
like we
really,
finally, yeah, go
really
ahead.
trying to honor the commitments of those that were here before
Right,
us that
right,
they never intended to honor, but we try to make good on things.
right. And I feel like we've finally given ourselves like the grace to accept that some of it doesn't work.
Yeah.
you know, and you know what that really does for us as Sharbi is to look at what does work. What does work? What can we do that will, win? What can we do that will bring in good revenue consistently and without, you know, crazy oversight and all this other stuff. What chains are working for us? What like it really is a rebirth. Like I feel like if we're looking at like our DAO and our whale group and our community, like it's a full changeover. I mean, we still have almost all the same people, but it really is a full change in mindset, and I feel like it's refreshing. It's refreshing. We just got off a Scrum call that kind of Lab had started this idea that we start doing Scrum work and um, kind of organizing all the different things. And we just got off our Scrum call, and I'm like pumped up. Like we have so many things happening, and we're like, oh, we should add this, we should add this. But there's a ton of things going on right now, a ton of different projects, and we have more and more people coming in willing to help and do things every day now too, which is really cool.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that's cool about kind of what you're talking about and how this has evolved, and we've a little bit, like you said, acknowledged that maybe some of the things that we were trying to honor just don't work that well. Is that it's allowing us to really lean into things that uh, play into our strengths a lot more of who we are and what we can actually do, and um, it's just, and it turns out like I feel like those things are way bigger opportunities. So sky's the limit, as they say. Like I really do see the direction things are going as just immensely more positive than anything we were working with before, as far as it's going to work, and it's going to be awesome. And so yeah, so that's a little convoluted because we can't give all the details yet, but there's cool stuff coming.
Well, I mean, we can tease some things. We did pay for and receive uh, a new revenue generator opportunity. We are working to get that audited currently. And as long as that goes well, we're very excited to really introduce it. And we believe that it's going to be a big winner and our biggest revenue generator to date. Yeah, I think that easily.
Yeah, so it's sort of funny because I see it as like this little piece of the puzzle of like everything else we're building, but at the same time, like the opportunities that it brings are just, yeah, massive. Like I don't even know. And pretty low hanging fruit in a lot of ways for us. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool. And so yeah, that's pretty far along. Like you said, we're in the process of auditing it. It's not mega complicated, so I think we expect that to turn around relatively quickly, and then we'll really be able to start rolling some things out, and hopefully have a version 1 launch of kind of the new platform that we're working on. No date set in stone, but I would think in the next couple weeks is probably not totally unreasonable.
No, I agree.
So, and we'll continue to build it from there. But yeah, so cool stuff. It's exciting stuff. Thank you to everybody who's still along for the ride. Thank you for everybody new that's getting on the ride. And yeah, we're going. So cool
Yeah,
stuff.
and it's crazy. I talked about it yesterday. You know, a little over a month ago, our whole ecosystem was worth about 4 million market cap. And right now, our two chains are sitting at like 800,000 market cap between them. And we're in a place of strength, and in a place to do so many things that we weren't even in a place a month ago. Like the difference of a month and what's happening in the last month and how we've strengthened our whole ecosystem is insane. Like it's insane to really think about. So I mean, we are. I mean, it's not financial advice, anything ever here, but
Yep.
our market cap is so undervalued. It's insane. Like,
Yeah.
and I think that we're all going to see that in the near future. Like, wow, like this was just the most amazing opportunity. And you know what? It came from struggle, right? Like because of the struggles, because of having to migrate and relaunch, and because of the stolen liquidity. You know, there's all these different things that happened that created all this struggle. But what's coming out of it is like just insane, and strengthening our ecosystem in a way that I don't think it could have happened without it. It almost had to happen for us to be able to really make these moves. Um, and wow. I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm so excited about even the next week,
Yeah.
let alone the next month.
Agreed. So, give us a update on the migration stuff. Are we? We're no longer. Do we hit the deadline? Like no more sending in tokens?
No, I think we give people through today.
Okay.
Send in your tokens if you still have them. We have to set a hard deadline somewhere, because
For
if we
sure.
don't, nobody's going to follow it. And like yesterday, everybody started scrambling. It's like,
For sure.
why did you wait? It's been going for over 2 weeks now.
I know, and now it's like, oh man, ETH gas is up, and I'm like,
Yeah,
dudes, like, it was
it was
so
so
we hit this.
low.
Yeah, we hit this at a great time. Like, if you had just sent it in when we started doing this, it was dirt cheap for what we're used to
Yeah.
with sending Sharbi around. And then yeah, so but you're right, that's the way it goes. People are gonna wait, so there has to be some kind of deadline.
There's a question we should probably answer on there, but I'll finish the update and then we can answer the question. So I think I did a lot of number crunching last night, it looked like we're about 93%-ish done on Arbitrum. So if you have any supply on Arbitrum, it's time to send it in. This is, like, send it in. I don't think we'll do the calculations this weekend. So, it'll probably start next week. So, like, just send it in. Like, it needs to happen. Right now, your Arbitrum is worth about a 15th of what it's going to be at launch. So there's no reason to hold on to it. I mean, you're going to get a 15x for sending in your Arbitrum.
Yeah.
On Ethereum, I think there's only like 60 holders left. It's about, I think we're about 85% complete there. But yeah, there's about 60 holders left. I went through last night and tried to remove all the people that bought during this time. And it was pretty significant. So, yeah, about 85% complete on Ethereum. And, we did get our optimized contract that will be testing this weekend or this coming week. And it's going to be great. This optimized contract is going to be much less gas fees, and it's going to increase our rewards, increase our Ethereum volume, and it'll be ETH rewards, which I think is a bullish thing, because I believe, especially with ETFs coming in.
Yeah, no, I think so too. I think it's sort of funny because a year plus ago when we launched on ETH, maybe I don't know, it was less bullish, but probably a better time to accumulate ETH anyways. But I think I would definitely just as soon hold it in ETH. Like that's a solid choice. Might as well. Helps you diversify and grow that portfolio and all that stuff. So why not just let it sit and accumulate? At very least, it gives you some gas that you'll probably blow anyways on something stupid.
Yeah. And so we are shooting for the relaunch in around 2 weeks-ish, 2.5 weeks. We will set a harder date as it gets a little closer. We are working on a big marketing rollout. I have a big marketing call in an hour. We have a lot of opportunity here with this relaunch. And I think that it's going to be great. It's really excited about, what's going to happen here. And just to clarify, again, you will not receive the same number of tokens back. You will receive the same value of tokens back. And why does that matter? Right now, if you hold 1 billion tokens on Arbitrum, let's say, they're worth about $30. If at launch, 500 or 5 billion or 500 million tokens, half of that will be worth 15 times 30, $450. So, so right now, so that's what we're saying when we say you're going to get the same value as the snapshot, the time of snapshot. It's very important to note that the number of tokens does not matter in that equation. The value of tokens is what matters.
Yeah, we're basically consolidating 2 chains into one. So obviously it's not going to make a lot of sense to expect the same amount of tokens, and it's exciting. The token count is going to drastically be dropping here. So
yes,
yeah.
All right, so let's answer that question real quick.
I have around 50 million Sharbies on MetaMask, and it's around 27 USD, but the same amount on CoinMarketCap is 329 USD question mark. Yeah.
So we have removed our Arbitrum and Ethereum chains from CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. We didn't want people to buy it anymore, so we did an emergency removal of that. When we did that, it is now tracking to the Solana chain volume or the Solana chain supply. So Solana has 75 billion supply. whereas Ethereum had a trillion. And so basically the Ethereum market cap is showing way higher because it's showing at like Ethereum had 75 billion supply. So coin market cap is way incorrect. We've seen some crazy spikes. I saw a bubble map today that showed 12,000% increase on Sharbi. It's like, no,
Yeah, I
man,
mean,
please don't buy.
honestly, at this stage, if you have any Arbitrum or Ethereum Sharbi remaining, you should just be viewing it as basically worthless because you need to migrate, and like that's where we're at. Like that's why it's come down so much. The only two chains that are currently active, if you were going to buy to hold, are Solana and Shibarium. So certainly, please do buy there. Those are both at incredible price points right now. But if you're holding Arbitrum or Ethereum, it sort of depends. In this case, this guy has 50 million, so no need to send it in, right? Like,
Correct.
yeah. So you'll just be
not on
airdropped.
Ethereum.
Yeah. So, but I wouldn't worry too much. I wouldn't worry too much about whatever value is showing. It's not super relevant. You're just going to need to sit tight and wait for us to do our relaunch here, like Hero said, probably in 2.5, 3 weeks, something like that. We're in the process. So no need. I see you just said, where do I migrate? No need to do anything. Just hold tight. Yeah.
I was typing that in too.
Yeah, I don't think our he's on X, and I don't think when you type on here it throws a comment to X. They haven't integrated that.
I didn't know you could even ask questions on X. That's really cool.
Yeah, I don't know how that works either. But somehow he's
super neat. Yeah, that's super cool. Okay, so to verify that those dollar amounts, the best way to verify that, if you really wanted to look, is to go into Uniswap or SushiSwap and act like you were going to swap the coins and sell them, and that'll show the true value. Coin market cap, sometimes Dex Tools or Dex Screener or Phantom Wallet or Trust Wallet, sometimes those things just show wrong.
Sure.
Like right now on Etherscan, our Ethereum, I mean, it's showing some people are holding like $1 million worth of Sharbi, and I'm like, oh no, like people are gonna, we have one guy making videos. We have a guy making videos, and he's like, if somebody can show me how I can get this money out, I will give you 10%. And I'm like, no, like, it's like.
Yeah, that's a good understanding just to have for crypto in general. This is not a Sharbi exclusive problem. MetaMask and Phantom glitch out all the time just as wallets. Whatever dollar amount you're seeing in there, if it's too good to be true or maybe mega depressing, it's probably more likely the mega depressing one is correct and you got rugged by whatever stupid coin you bought. But verify by, the only way to really know ultimately, is to go through kind of, don't go all the way through the process, but if you get on the actual DEX and start to initiate the transaction, you'll see what it's actually worth. So yeah, those numbers that come through on MetaMask are just wrong all the time, and is what it is. Doesn't appear to be a major priority to get fixed, or it's all about data points, so that can be tricky.
Ooh.
That's not a real question.
Okay, I haven't seen one of those before.
I know.
Yeah,
on Twitch, no less.
So migration, I think, is going really well. I think there's going to be some struggles, but overall, I think it's gone as smoothly as you could really ask for, given the fact that a lot of these people have been holding for so long. And we want to reward everyone. Believe me, like our DAO, our Boom Boom Capital group, like we are also holding on these chains, right? We're also going through migration. Like, we are not doing this in a way that's going to hurt anyone. We are going through this exact same thing. So, everyone has migrated, and I think that's important to remember and to note, right? Like this is being done for the betterment of everyone and ourselves as well. It's not being done, out of greed, or it was necessity, and then it was trying to make the best out of a situation. And I think we're not only making the best, we're making things so much better. So I'm, the migration, the relaunch, it's gonna be some great times. And so that's it for the migration. I want to say, again, our market caps right now on Shibarium and on Solana are a joke. It is the time to accumulate. Shibarium is a long-term focus. I would say if you love bone rewards, it is a great time to purchase a good amount of supply and get bone rewards. Right now, like the Shibarium validators offer 5% for staking your bone. Sharbi's passive returns on APR, just even with lower volume, is well over 10%. I would say it's closer to 20% without doing, severe calculations. I would say it's closer to 20%. I know we were over 30% last year APR. So, I mean, if you are looking for bone rewards, reflections, passive income, I mean, it is the time to, I mean, it says like 300K. And I mean, we have almost 10% of the supply locked up as a project. It's a great time to accumulate, and the long-term growth potential there is insane.
Yeah, and I tend to agree. If you're totally out on Shibarium and think it's just done, then you probably shouldn't get in on that. But if you're still, thinking like, okay, Shibarium is a thing that's going to happen, which I think, generally as a project, we're still long-term bullish on what they're going to do there. Yeah. Man, there's nothing better you could hold there, right? Like just buy a bag and let it sit. Like we're obviously not going anywhere, so. Yeah, it's a great one. Like just to accumulate some bone rewards, like you said. So, and sorry, I was just gonna say, like as bone price increases, like that market cap just naturally increases too. So,
yeah,
win-win.
Yeah, and if you look at just what our partners are doing, they're doing some pretty crazy things. Like Canine Finance, they're going to have their bone crusher coming out. They're going to be, doing a lot of things in Q3, which is coming up. Like end of summer, Shibarium's really going to heat up, I believe. And, we're going to be a centerpiece of that. We are a centerpiece of Shibarium, and also Shib Dreams token, the Living the Dream, is coming out very soon. It's going to launch on Ethereum. But it is going to have staking for rewards on Shibarium. So it is going to bring a lot of new people into Shibarium, and they're building a lot of utility there as well. So there's a lot of utility coming into Shibarium, and then Shiba Swap. That is very, very close from the messages that have been coming out, which a lot of the Shib army has been waiting for Shiba Swap. They've been waiting for that main swap. I think that's going to be the start of the real kind of push towards all the things for Shibarium. So very bullish on Shibarium. I think, around East Toronto, which is going to be very Shibarium focused, is really when we're going to start seeing some fireworks for that chain. So, this is the time to accumulate. This is the time to sit back and wait. And Sharbi will be planning things. We'll be making big moves, and we're excited about the future there too.
Yeah, amen. I second that. All right, brother.
Well, let me do one more pitch. One more pitch. Solana, it's time, guys. It is time. We're hovering around 500,000 market cap. That 500,000 market cap, it's been insane the last few days. Like, we hit it, and then people sell. And then it gets bought up, and then people sell. And that 500,000 market cap is our floor. I mean, really, this is our floor between 450,000, 500,000. We're building up our holdings. This is the time to buy in, accumulate. We have some really big things coming for Solana. It could start as soon as next week. We aren't going to push, we aren't going to push it before everything's ready, but this is the time to accumulate, to build that floor. And I know a lot of great people are buying up the supply that have a vision of that 100 million market cap. And that's 200x from here. 100 million market cap is our first target. That's our first target, and it's 200x from here. And I believe it's achievable over time. And I think that we're going to keep continuing to work towards it. And I think that starting as soon as next week, we're going to really start seeing some fireworks with these new utilities and everything else coming out around it. So I think that this is the best time you could ever have to really get in, hold, support the team, support the community, be a part of the community. We need as many people to be a part of the community daily as possible. Like, it's so meaningful just to come in and say hello, to really talk to everyone, just to interact. We see it. We see you all. We appreciate you all that do that. And being a part of the community is one of the most special things about Sharbi, right? Like, if you get in and you say hello every day, like, these are the people that are going to be here forever, right? Like, these are, our community. And we want everyone to be a part of that and to feel that community, to feel that, togetherness. And I think that we're doing our best to reward everyone in the best way we can. Yeah. Also, our Git book is very close. Our Git book is very close. Website redesign coming. There's so much going on. It's insane.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Git book. It's gonna be dope. So, it'll be good. It's so funny. Like, yeah, we're gonna do a website redesign. There's just so much stuff. Like, the website right now is pretty mega outdated at this point in every possible way. So it's kind of funny how quick things change, but for the better. So all right, any more things? Any one more thing?
I could, but let's end it. I actually have my dad's actually at the flyer shop trying to print out some Sharbi flyers, I think, right now.
What a awesome. Love it. All right, man. Well, I'll talk to you later. Everyone have a good weekend. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we appreciate all of you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Oh, burn some Sharbi. There's Sunday.
Sharbi. When does it end?
See you guys. Sunday. Contest ends Sunday. There's about $2,000 worth of prizes. And I think we've burned about 1/3% so far. Not too bad. All right.
Perfect. All right, man.
All right, guys.
Bye.
See you.